So my name is Jennifer. I'm thrilled to be here sharing your Tuesday evening with you. We're going to move together, 60 minutes, journey into power. Let's get started. Child's pose. Feel your fingers pressing into the earth. Notice the texture underneath your fingers, maybe the texture underneath the center of your forehead. The texture maybe you feel underneath your toes. And really get grounded here and integrate your shoulders onto your back. Bring your focus inward, your drishti inward. And begin your Ujjayi breath. Build your inner fire from right here in child's pose. Downward facing dog. Hands wide, fingers wide, feet wide. Take a long dog, maybe take up more space than you usually do. Come out of your default. Step your feet to your hands, ragdoll. And drop your head. Ground down through your heels. Big audible breath. Come up to standing, hands at heart center, eyes open. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Inhale, extended mountain, look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. 5 breaths right here. Let the physicality of this practice take you out of your head. Keep your focus inward, your spine line, your center line. And tap into the physicality of your hands and your feet. One more big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees low. Look to the space between your thumbs. Jump there, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Flow, high to low. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, let it go. 5 breaths. The physicality of this practice allows you to see your body in a new way, allows you to drop out of your defaults, drop out of your drift, and come into what is actually happening. Fill up. Exhale, bend your knees, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, breathe. Play your hands on the earth, high plank to low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, empty out. 5 breaths. Let your body show up however it's showing up. Let it be however it is, the pose in your body. Breath comes in. Bend your knees low. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last sun A. Root down, reach up. See the wall behind you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. High to low. Upward facing dog, soft elbows. Downward facing dog, hips high. 5 breaths. Down dog can be a reset. It's an opportunity for you to get in touch again with the physicality of your body. Slight bend to your knees, slight bend to your elbows. Full breath in. Again, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Squeeze into center line, squeeze into spine line, sit deep, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the earth, high plank to low plank, control. Upward facing dog, flow like water. Downward facing dog, hips high. Right foot forward, warrior one, step with your breath. Reach up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands on the earth, flow. High plank to low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left side, warrior one, step big. Move with your breath, move at your pace, move with your breath as your measure and flow. High, then low. Up dog, stay for the full breath in. Downward facing dog, hips high. 5 breaths. And notice where your default has you rushing through the poses, disconnecting from your breath. Anticipating what's next. Savor what is real, what is right here. Breathe in. Bend your knees low, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, 1 breath, sit deep. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step big, warrior one, right foot, step. Reach, breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, hands down, flow, high plank, low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Left foot forward, step big. Root down, reach up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hands to the earth, high plank. Then low plank. Get both. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. 5 breaths. Sun salutations kick up the heat. Your ujjayi stokes your inner coals, your inner fire. Let the heat do its work. Breath in. Breath out. Once more, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Last chair pose in a sun salutation. B, reach. Exhale, fold. Let that breath go. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow. High plank. Low. Up dog. Down dog. Step big, warrior one. Move. Flow. Breathe. Hands down, flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side step, big, root down, squeeze in, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands down, flow, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, so good. Downward facing dog, hips high. Take a breath here. Make some noise. Lift your right leg strong behind you. Flex your foot strong. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Press down more through your right shoulder to keep your shoulders in the same line. And savor being right here. Now come up onto the tippy toes of your left toes and flip your dog. Press heels down, lift heart, lift hips, send your gaze towards the front of the room. Reach. Side plank, right hand down. Roll over. Press your right foot into the earth to lift your top foot. Pressing down, rebound, lift. One more breath here. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong. Flex your foot. Yes. Now bend your knee, stack your hips, savor the opening. Shoulders in line, press down more through your left shoulder. Lift your bent knee higher. Now come up onto the tippy toes and flip your dog. Press down, reach, lift, soften. Take another breath here. Side plank, left hand down. Press your left hand down, reach your right fingers high towards the sky. Lift your top foot, flex your top foot strong. Take a breath. Let it go. One more, breathe in. Downward facing dog, so strong, empty out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge, step big. Stack back, heel high over your tippy toes. Squeeze inner thighs in, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Look up between your hands. Reach up. Hands to heart center. Twist towards the chakra wall. Elbow to knee to elbow. Open your wings. Left hand down, right hand reaches. Take a breath here. Open up to warrior two. Settle in. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe. Extended side angle, right side. Fingers to earth. Forearm to thigh. Spark your top fingers. Take a breath here. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. Then low plank. Upward facing dog, soft elbows, shoulder blades pull together. Downward facing dog, hips high. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge, step big. Take a long stance. Fire up your back leg. Pull your belly button in, bottom ribs in. Look up between your hands. Lift your heart. Hands to heart center. Twist towards the street. Press elbow to knee and then spread your wings. Squeeze inner thighs in, press arm into leg, leg into arm. Open up warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, left side. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Sit deep into that front thigh. Take one more breath right here. Hands to the earth, flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Full breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, sit deep, reach your fingers high. Hands to heart center, twist to the street. Chair pose, come back to center. Twist to the chakra wall. Breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Bend your elbows a lot. Bend your knees a lot. And drop your head. Press down through your heels, up through your sits bones. Release your big toes, take gorilla pose. Palms to toes, forward fold. Hands all the way underneath your feet, send your weight into your toes. Allow the physicality of this pose to make you uncertain about your balance. Shift your weight, toes to heels, heels to toes. Release gorilla, take crow pose. Palms right under your shoulders. Knees to your triceps. Squeeze in. Three, 2, 1, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Full breath in. Yeah, let it go. Once more, breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Come up to stand, set your drishti. Find your spot on the wall. Eagle, right thigh up and over. Right arm up and under. Squeeze into spine line. Intensity of gaze, softness of forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, with intention, switch sides. Hug in, skin to muscle to bone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With intention, switch sides, second set. Everything that's touching, squeeze into center. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. 3, 2, 1, switch sides, last set. Intention, control, deliberate movement. Allow the physicality of the pose to land in your body. 3, 2, 1, come to stand. Root down through your left foot. Standing leg raise, bring your right knee into your chest. Flex your right foot strong. Take the yogi toe lock if that's in your practice. And kick your foot towards the fireplace. Pull your right shoulder back into its socket. Press the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Open your leg towards the chakra wall. Extend your left arm towards the street. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. Come back to center. Reach your fingers high. Kick your foot, then airplane pose. Right leg, kick it back behind you. Palms face the earth. Chin out of your chest. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Take a breath here. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Half moon, left hand down to the earth. Spider fingers, maybe use a brick. Stack your top hip. Pull in, skin to muscle to bone, belly button, bottom ribs. Flex your back foot strong. Take a breath. Let that breath go. Another breath in. Join both feet on the earth and come to stand. And switch sides. Standing leg raise, opposite side. Hug your left knee into your chest. Flex your foot. Yeah. Take the yogi toe lock if you did so on the other side. See what happens here. Kick your foot. Pull your shoulder back into its socket. Then stand tall. Open your leg towards the street. Extend your right arm. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. So strong. Come back to center. Foot, kick it towards the fireplace. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Then airplane pose. Left leg, kick it back. Toes point down. Drop your left hip. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Right hand down, spider fingers. Keep flexing your back foot a lot. Can you see your toes, your extended leg? Take a breath here. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Join both feet down and come up to stand. Reach your left arm high, dancer pose. Grab the inside of your right foot with your right hand. Make the connection and then kick. Put your toes on the ceiling. Bring your back thigh parallel with the earth. Spark your left fingers. Yes. Kick and pull. Kick and pull. One more. Get big from the inside out. Switch sides with control, with intention. Tune into the physicality of this pose, of the transition pose, and go. Get big. Toes reaching for the sky, fingers reaching for the fireplace, expanding from the inside out. Switch sides. Five breaths. At the end of your 5th breath, switch sides. At the end of your 5th breath, come to stand and take tree pose with your right foot pressing into your left ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Equal pressure. Foot, leg, leg, foot. Press your bent knee towards the back of your mat. Belly button pulls in, bottom rib pulls in. Spread your branches. Reach your fingers. Lift your heart to the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Look up and lean back. Let the physicality of this pose be an exploration. Lean into the uncertainty. Close one eye. Bring your hands back to heart center. With intention, switch sides. And set up your foundation. Equal pressure into center line. Bent knee pressing towards the back of your mat. Zipping in, belly button, bottom ribs. Lift your hands to the ceiling. Look up, lean back. Look up, lean back. And close one other eye. Explore. Bring your hands back to heart center. Join both feet bare on the mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, breathe in, exhale, forward fold, empty out. Inhale, halfway lift, breath comes in, so good. Hands to the earth, flow, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. Step your right foot forward for triangle. Set up your foundation and let the physicality of the pose land in your body. Get there however it makes sense for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Bring a slight bend to both knees. Root down through your left pinky toe. Breathe in, come up to stand. Pivot both toes towards the street. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Hinge at your hips, bring your fingertips down to the earth. Take up space, take a wider stance. Maybe you wiggle your feet out wider, crawl your fingers closer towards the chakra wall. Slight bend to your knees. Bring your fingertips back underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, press down, come to stand. Pivot your right toes to face the front short edge of your mat. Bring your left foot about halfway up your mat for a short stance, wide stance. Soft bend to your knees. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Hinge, reach forward, long spine, reach, reach. Reach, then fingertips on the earth to frame your front foot. Soft knees. Baby bend to both knees. Drop your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Twisting triangle as you exhale. Tent your fingers, left fingers right where they are. Reach your right fingers towards the sky. Press down through your back heel. Take a breath here. Twist, 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 twist. Another breath in. Hands to the earth, flow. High plank, savor. Low plank, savor. Upward facing dog, stay for the full breath in. Downward facing dog, hips high. Left foot steps forward, triangle. Soft knees. Long breath. One more breath in. Let it go. Come up to standing, side facing, wide angle forward fold, facing the chakra wall, but take a bind at the small of your back. Clasp your hands. Press your fist away from you towards the earth, shoulders away from your ears, and then pull in, belly button, bottom ribs, hinge. Hinge forward. Slight bend to your knees. Press your fist up towards the sky. Keep pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Come back up to standing. Left toes towards the short edge of your mat. Right foot step it halfway up your mat. Short stance, wide stance. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Pull in, belly button, bottom ribs. Now hinge forward, reach your fingers. Reach, 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 reach. Then frame your front foot. Soft bend to both knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Twisting triangle as you exhale. Twist, 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 twist. Breathe in. Reach your left fingers high. Exhale. Twist, 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 twist. Once more, breathe in. Then flow. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog like water, so soft, so simple. Downward facing dog, empty out. Take a breath in. Make some noise. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. With control, lower down 5. Chin out of your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring one ear to your mat. Untuck your toes, palms back by your sides, palms on the earth. Press your pubic bone into the mat. Make contact. On your next breath in, locust pose. Rise up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Take a breath here. Let it go. Second locust pose, rise up. Hands, feet, rise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control, lower down, other ear on your mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Whichever you grab, flex your feet like you're gonna stamp your foot on the ceiling. And rise up. Kick your feet into your hands. Pull back on your feet with your hands. Duality of this pose, the stira, the sukha, the softness and the strength. 3, 2, 1. Release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow number 2. Take it someplace new. Maybe you rock your floor bow to one side or the other. Maybe you try to keep your thighs glued to your mat. What does that feel like? Squeezing inner thighs in, squeezing knees in towards one another. 3, 2, 1. With control, release. Windshield wiper your legs. Take a breath in, reset, let it go. Upward facing dog. For 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. Camel pose has options. Toes tucked, toes untucked. Hands at the small of your back, either fingers down, fingers up, reverse prayer. Let the physicality of this pose land in your body. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up out of camel, sit back on your heels and take a breath. And then rise up again, camel number 2. Explore something new in this camel. We will be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Sit back on your heels. Breathe in. Let it go. Make your way onto your back and set up for bridge pose. And if you're familiar with bridge pose, set up your distance, touch your heels with your middle fingers, and come right into it. Rise up. We'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And then either bridge or wheel. We will do 5. This is number 1. Rise up, bridge or wheel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down with control. Breathe in. Breathe out. And rise up again. Bridge or wheel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise up. Bridge or wheel. Your Tuesday, your body, your practice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one here. Rise up. Bridge, wheel. Bring what you need. Rise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. And touch in. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel the result of the physicality of this practice, the physicality that you are bringing to your mat this evening. Happy baby. Press your head into the earth, your tailbone down into the earth. Extend your legs up towards the sky, feet flexed. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. We're coming into scissor legs, so lower your right leg down to 2 inches off the earth and lift your shoulders up and pulse towards your left pinky toes for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Both legs up, shoulders down. Take a breath here. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone. Give yourself a little cushion. Hands under your tailbone, legs high up towards the sky. Flex your feet, press up through your heels. Lower your legs down 30, then another 30. 2 inches, look up and see your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your legs back up. Lower down 30, then another 30. 2 inches, look up and see your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Legs back up. We'll do 2 more. Lower down 30, then another 30. See your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Legs back up. Last one. Lower down 30, then another 2 inches. See your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. And make your way to boat pose. Boat pose. Rise up. Yes, lift your heart towards the sky here. Pull in and lift up. We'll do 3 high to low. This is 1, low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat, low boat. Control, control, control. Release all the way down. Take a breath in. Reset, breath out. Maybe you rock and roll up and down your spine. Make your way to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg. Flex that foot. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to your right wrist. And then when you're ready, walk your fingers forward. Let your forehead come into contact with something, the earth, a brick, anything. Your fists. And come into the physicality of this pose. We may be on the ground, but actively press your right foot, your pinky toe edge of your right foot into the earth. And the tops or the toes, if your toe is tucked, actively press your left foot into the earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. And come into the physicality of half pigeon on your left side. Active half pigeon. When we crawl forward, it may be called sleeping pigeon, but your feet are still active. You are actively pressing into the earth. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crawl your fingers up onto your mat. Bring your right leg out in front and set up for double pigeon. Stack your shins like fire logs and flex your feet strong. Flex your feet a lot. Sit tall. For 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Be here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up to an easy seat. Fold your mat in half and place your left knee on the folded mat and place your right knee on the folded blanket and come into frog pose. So frog pose, your thigh bones come straight out of your hip bones at a 90-degree angle. Your shins are at a 90-degree angle. Your ankles are at a 90-degree angle. Your feet are flexed a lot. And the blanket is to allow you to soften. And put your attention into your toes. Notice your toes. Notice the physicality of this frog pose through your toes. Let your breath soften your hip flexors every time you exhale. We'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, crawl forward to come out of frog. Bring your belly to the earth. Stay here for a breath. Let it settle. And then make your way onto your mat for seated single leg extension. Right leg extends long. Seated single leg extension, right leg long. Yeah, left foot to your inner thigh. And let the pose land in your body. Set up the shape. And reach your fingers towards your right foot. But keep your chest lifted, long spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to seated, switch sides. Left leg long. Reach. Heart lifted, long spine. Soft knee, soft left knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back up to seated. Extend both legs. Seated forward fold. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Hinge, reach forward, chest lifted, heart bright. Yeah, fingers down to the earth, claw the mat towards you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to seated. Take reverse tabletop. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, fish pose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to seated and set up an inversion. Waterfall pose, brick under your tailbone, traditional headstand at the back of your mat, handstand at the wall, headstand at the wall, options. All options. Waterfall pose, press your heels up towards the sky. Shoulder stand, come into plow, bring your toes down to the earth, keep looking up between your feet. Take deaf man's pose, bring your knees by your ears. Keep looking up between your feet, straight up at the sky. Slowly lower all the way down for 3, 2, 1. Full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. Hug your right knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. Supine twist. And switch sides. Come back to center. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Big breath comes in. Big breath, let it go. Extend your feet out long on your mat. Get big and take up space. Maybe you find the corners of your mat with your heels. Maybe you take your feet wider. Let your palms face the ceiling. Let your toes splay left and right. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And let your breath become effortless. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Slowly bend your knees and roll to your favorite side. And use your bottom arm as a pillow. Slowly press yourself up to an easy seat. Hands at heart center. Thumbs pressing into your breastbone. Sit tall. We will close with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb tips to your forehead center. Touch into the center of you. And together we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking time to come here and come to your mat and do this work. It's inspiring to me to watch your practice, and it gives me an opportunity to do my practice, and for that I'm very grateful. Thank you. Hope you have a good evening. Give yourself a hand.